As a client, you may have some requirements for each component within a building information model. One of these requirements can, for instance, be properties or specific properties associated with a building component. This is a list of properties that we require in our building components, digital building components. For the purpose of this video, we use classification code as an example. The following, I'm going to show you how you can use Solibri to check if this code or this requirement is fulfilled within a building model. In Rule Set Manager, we go under Architectural Rules, we select General Space Check, and then we simply click Open Rule Sets for editing. For our purpose, we're going to modify this existing rule set. And actually, we only need to use this one. Space must have name. We can either use this or this one with modification for our purpose. So we're gonna go ahead and delete the rest. Remove, 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 remove. We're gonna move this one. We're also gonna remove this one. And we're gonna remove this one as well. So we're gonna edit the name so it's we're just gonna go ahead and edit the name so it suits our purpose. We're gonna call it building component properties, and then we're gonna edit this name as well and call it building components must have classification. And we're gonna go ahead and save this, save rule set with a new name. And now we're gonna edit the values here so it fits our criteria that so it fits this one. So what we are aiming for here is to say that all building components have a property set called classification and a property called CCS class code, and it should be it have to have a value there. In order for us to do that, we're gonna go ahead and say include for components to check. We're gonna include any components, and we're gonna leave this one empty, but we're gonna also exclude spaces, and we're gonna exclude go ahead and exclude openings as well, and we're also gonna exclude the other openings, which is the openings for structural models. Now we adjust this one according to our requirement. So our requirement is that any building models I mean any building components have to have a property set that is called classification and have to have a property name. We can actually just copy it from here. Class code. Okay. This means that there has to be a value present in that data. So after we pick this, we're gonna go ahead and click OK. If you have a specific requirement, then you can obviously put that in. Now we actually have a rule set, so we have to now we just have to save it. We're gonna go ahead and press save rule set with a new name. We're gonna just call it test. Then we're gonna go ahead and open our test model. And now we navigate through the file, the rule set that we just saved. This is fine. Add rule sets. Go to the rule set called test. Open this. So yeah, this looks okay. And now we simply run the model. So now we get a result. This is the amount of building components the rule has checked, and the amount of passed components is this, and the amount of failed components is this. This rule set tool you can use for many purposes. Classification code was just an example, but you can use it for any other property check, such as if you have a requirement for building components to have a property that indicates their price or fire rating or etc. So to verify, actually there are a lot of ways to verify whether or not this is actually true. So we can do this manually in order to see that our rule check actually works. So we're gonna see in the model whether and pick a random building component to see that the property set for classification code, as we specified before, is actually present. So in order for us to verify that this code actually does work, we can just pick a random building component. In this case, pick a random building component, such as a pipe for installation, and then we press show info, and then we can see there is a property set called classification, and then there is the property name, and it has a value of RQA. So this is a simple way to verify.